Welcome to this video, documenting the PackRats Rovers' participation in the ARRL June 2026 VHF contest. We will highlight the Rover teams and their setups involved in this event. Being a Rover is a special breed of amateur radio operation. It demands extensive advanced planning, a significant investment in travel, dedicated time, physical stamina, and the flexibility to adapt to changing equipment and weather conditions. First up, we have the W3 ICCR Rover team, Paul and Drex. Here is their portable 10 GHz setup, which features a shoebox design created by fellow PackRat N3RG, utilizing a demi-transverter and a horn antenna. Here is the W3 ICCR Rover team fully deployed in the parking lot of the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania, ready for the contest. The team also operated from the Cape May, New Jersey area in Grid Square FM 28. Next, let's look at Pete, K0BAK/R. Pete visited various PackRat stations to make 10-band QRP contacts. He found Saturday afternoon challenging due to intense sun while activating grids FM 19, FM 29, and FN 10. On Sunday, Pete attempted to operate from FN 21, but faced access issues due to a locked gate. Despite this, he stayed on schedule and resolved a technical issue with his 10G transverter overheating, thanks to a helpful suggestion from WA2OMY. This contest marked Pete's first time using his Outback Rover setup, now equipped with external antennas, 6-meter and 2-meter halos, a hitch extender, and amplifiers to support higher power on FT8. Moving on to Chris, W3CMPR. Chris got a late start but was active on Sunday. He is planning a more efficient quick mount for his antennas and successfully tested his M22 MHz, with plans to make it a regular part of his operations in September. Chris is currently refining his equipment setup, including testing a dual-band antenna from Antennas amplifiers and working on a custom mounting plate to improve his field deployment. Eric WG3KR was also out in the field. He utilized a Q5 Signal 5-band transverter and a modified log periodic antenna to provide coverage from 2 meters through 23 centimeters. Here is a closer look at Eric's portable field setup, showing his antenna assembly and his operating position from inside his vehicle. In summary, Eric worked 18 grids and made 60 total contacts, with his best DX reaching 616 kilometers. He operated on multiple bands, including 2 meters, 1.25 meters, 70 centimeters, 33 centimeters, and 23 centimeters. Eric returned home following his route through North Carolina, Virginia, and Maryland, having successfully activated 6 different grids during the contest. Reflecting on the contest, Eric's key lessons include the importance of having backup locations and focusing on grid line stops for efficiency. He also emphasizes that 6 meters remains an essential band and is looking into better mobile operating solutions for future events. Now, let's turn our attention to the dual Rover team of Scott, AA2SD/R, and Chris, KE5NJ/R. This tag team approach proved highly effective, allowing one Rover to manage 144.215 MHz, while the other explored additional bands fishing for new contacts. Once a contact was established, they coordinated their efforts using handheld radios to efficiently run the various bands. Both operators utilized comprehensive setups, including 10-band capabilities, 2-foot dishes, and 10 GHz slot antennas. Here we see their Rover vehicles equipped for the road, and a view into their organized operating positions, highlighting the gear required for effective mobile contest participation. The team initially planned for 6 grid squares and 406 miles. They ultimately adjusted their Rove to 5 grid squares and successfully covered over 570 miles. Proper documentation is essential when operating in public spaces. Here is an example of the research permits required for radio operations at designated sites like FN 31. The team visited multiple locations, including the lower parking lot at FN 31, as well as the upper parking lot at the Perkins Tower in FN 21. Their journey also brought them to the Pagoda, which offers an incredible view overlooking Reading, Pennsylvania, during their stop in grid FN 20. Field repairs are often part of the adventure. During a stop in FN 20, Gary, WA2OMY, provided valuable assistance with a harness repair to keep the team operational. The team tested a 10 GHz slot antenna, This design provides a horizontally polarized wave, making it an excellent choice for mobile rover operations across amateur radio bands. The team also received support from Mike, WB2RVX, during their QTH visits throughout the contest. Innovation in software also helped the team. They tested the Theodolite app, a multifunction tool for iOS that combines a compass, GPS, inclinometer, and rangefinder into one augmented reality interface. Theodolite's ability to provide real-time data like grid squares and angles made it a useful asset for their point-and-shoot operations in the field. Reflecting on the event, the team identified several successes, including their dual rover method and use of the slot antenna. They also noted areas to improve, such as reducing drive time, managing setup times, and increasing antenna gain. The team completed the contest with 207 total contacts, with a deliberate focus on the higher bands over 6 meters. Thank you to all the pack rats who worked with us and to everyone who supported the Rovers in the field. We remain proud of the Mount Airy VHF Radio Club and its long history since 1956.